Untitled Shaving. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good weekend thus far. Today, as you can see, I'm fresh out the shower and I'm preparing to do my shave. My theme for today will be kind to yourself. I know we've all just, today's the 1st of October, September, I think globally, people focused on mental health, and it was a huge focus in the wet shaving community, and I'd like to continue that trend through to October. It's something that is not a seasonal thing. You have to be kind to yourself before you can be kind to anyone else. On that note, I've had many discussions with many gentlemen this week around various aspects of wet shaving, predominantly around skin irritation, skin health, what makes for a good shave, do you use a pre-shave, how do you use it, and so forth. Basically, to cut a long story short, I very rarely use a pre-shave. I use a high quality soap. If I do use a pre-shave, it would be this Grooming Department Moisturizing Pre-Shave. If my skin is in poor shape, I'll use this. It works very well. On most days, I use my favorite artisan soap, Master Soap Creations. This is a new soap, same tallow base, only this is unscented. So you ask yourself the question, why would someone use an unscented soap? So basically, if you look at most artisanal soaps, there's a huge focus on fragrances and essential oils and so forth, and you'll often find that those are irritants to the skin barrier and also irritate the skin during shave and post shave. So it's very important that you always have a fragrance-free base in your rotation. I know it's been a stressful week for most of us. We've just emerged from month end, most of us unscathed, and this is my soap for today. Look at this. It is beautifully creamy white. I've used this maybe 3 or 4 times. So coming back to unscented soaps, when you use a scented soap, I don't know the exact proportions, but my assumption is that maybe 10 to 15 to 20% of the base comprises of other ingredients such as oils, fragrances, and so forth. When you use a high tallow based soap, which is unscented, you get a pure, good quality soap. And this is essential for a good shave. I've done a lot of talking. Let's get to the shave. I just want to wet my skin and then we'll start lathering. So my brush for today will be the Simpson's Commodore X3 in Bismarck. I just love this brush. So I lather straight from the puck, as many of you would know. Let's start loading. I load for about 30 seconds. Let's load a bit more today. Look at that lather forming already. That is an indication of a very good quality soap. Don't be shy, okay? I just want to remove the excess of the puck. This also acts as my pre-shave. Let's sit this down over here. Just gonna wet my face a bit. My trusty bougie water spray bottle. And then let's get lathering. What I like about this specific soap, it has very, very good skin health properties. I'll tell you a bit more about that now. I have about 24 hours beard growth. Look at that lovely sheen. So I'm going to add a bit more water. Those of you who follow DapperShaves, he released a video this morning. Be sure to check it out. He mentioned there that a great shave is like a symphony. A great shave is a sum of all of its parts. One of the fundamental aspects of a good shave is lather prep. Spend the time creating a good lather and you will reap the rewards. So we have lather everywhere. Look at that. Beautiful picky lather. I think that's good enough for me. Nice and sloppy, the way I like it. So I'm going to do some cleanup. The residual slickness on this soap is excellent. I can feel it on my fingers. It's very, very slick. Right, let's get cracking. So, our sword for today will be one of my favorite razors. It is this. Ta-da! It is a vintage pre-Dovo Bismarck. This razor is from the 1960s. It was discovered by a very good friend of mine in NOS condition and honed by him, and it's an incredible razor. I don't know if you can see it, but this edge has a slight belly to it. That's what makes it such an exceptional shaver. Okay, let's get cracking. Here goes. Let me just adjust the light here. Right, here goes. My lather is especially sloppy today. Righto. Not the tidiest shaver. This edge is incredibly smooth and keen. Right. So I'm going to rinse and then we'll allow that for the second pass. I don't rinse all of the soap off. I leave some on my skin and I use it as a foundation for the second pass. It gives me that extra residual thickness. Let me just add some water. Right. Here goes. I was telling you previously that this soap has very good skin health properties. That was Fernando's rationale behind creating this soap. It's exceptionally moisturizing, it's very slick, and it has good skin health properties. The post-shave feel on this soap is just next level. I cannot describe it, you have to try it for yourself. This soap is so good. If I hadn't known any other soap, I'd be perfectly happy to use this soap every day. What you can do is, if you do prefer a scent, you can add a few squirts of your favorite cologne directly onto the puck, and then you lather straight from there. I've done it before, it works very well. You can also add a few drops of your favorite essential oil, that works just as well. Right, second pass. Something that I learned from Jacques this morning is that don't rush a shave. Often with my second pass, I go too fast against the grain and I end up irritating the skin. So yes, you need inertia to get good cutting performance, but don't rush a shave. For me, a straight shave is part of being kind to myself. And it is a mindful meditation of sorts for me. Felt so good. This little 5/8 is an exceptional shaver. I kid you not. One little weeper. Right, money pass. You can hear how efficiently this razor cuts. Right, let me just rinse and then we'll do some touch-ups. Let me just feel for any areas we need to touch up. A little bit over here. My beard grows in this direction. That's good enough. Last night I was reading an article by Iwasaki-san, and he mentioned that in the Western world, straight shaving says that you should use a flat blade angle, but in the Japanese world they use what they call a standing angle approach, meaning instead of doing a flat angle like this, they use a 45-degree angle. But that has the potential to reduce the longevity of the edge. So he mentioned there that one should adopt the flat angle approach. Very interesting. And also he mentioned that one should pay special attention to stropping the razor, because that prolongs the edge of the lifespan of the edge. Let me just rinse, I'll be back shortly. Okay. Now I don't rinse all of the soap off. I use some of that residual soap or the soap residue to hydrate my skin. And right, that's the end of my shave. Over to post shave. Because I've used a unscented soap, I have the freedom to use whichever splash I choose. My favorite splash is Master Soap Creations Zeus God of Thunder. It's a homage to Body Curas. It's one of my favorite fragrances. And apply a little bit in my palm. Apply this to my skin. It smells so amazing. Thanks guys, I'm going to finish this off with some Environ Rad, my favorite go-to daily moisturizer. And I'll let that soak in. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Remember, be kind to yourself. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Ciao.